NBC's Tom Costello is working the phones this morning to bring us the latest on the counting of the votes. I know you've been looking into some of these Postal Service delays we've heard about.
Yeah, this is very concerning, but bear with me because I need to explain it. You may recall earlier in the week, the Postal Service said that 300,000 ballots had arrived at the Postal Service but had not been scanned for delivery. A federal judge immediately ordered the Postal Service to sweep post offices in affected states looking for missing ballots. The Postal Service yesterday refused to comply with the federal judge's order. Just now, we have received the latest on-time delivery for yesterday, for Election Day, and this may suggest ballots may simply still not have been delivered. Look at these numbers. The Postal Service says in Atlanta yesterday, it had an on-time delivery score of just 82%. Keep in mind, before the last June, they were running 95% nationally. 82% in Atlanta. We're still waiting for votes, as you know, in Georgia. 61% in another battleground state. Delivery rate on time, 61% in central PA. 66% in Pittsburgh. 78% in Detroit, Michigan, another battleground state. 72% in Greensboro, North Carolina. 76% in Lakeland, Wisconsin. Now, how does this affect ballots that may be out? Guess what? Those battleground states, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Georgia, have rules that you have to have your ballots in. They have to have arrived by mail yesterday. Those states do not offer a grace period. So now the Postal Service data this morning is suggesting that their on-time delivery rates were so bad yesterday, you theoretically could have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of ballots that still have not been delivered. The federal judge has ordered a noon hearing to discuss this and get to the bottom of it. And the question is whether he's going to be happy with the Postal Service essentially declining to do the sweep that he ordered. The Postal Service said yesterday it was already doing a sweep as part of its normal operations, guys.
And what the remedy would be, if anything, if the judge doesn't like it. By the way, you put up those Postal Service delivery rates in the 60s, in the 70s. As I understand it, Tom, the average rate for the Postal Service in good times is 90% plus. So this is dramatically
95%.
slower. 95. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, back in June, 95%. Now, that was before President Trump's new Postmaster General came in and instituted what he called reforms. Others called it service cuts. The Democrats immediately alleged he was trying to slow the mail into the election. And so now we've seen mail service decline dramatically since June. The Postal Service has blamed the pandemic for that. Keep in mind, the pandemic has been going on, of course, since March, and they had a 95% rate in June. So these numbers are very concerning in these key battleground states and whether ballots are literally sitting in post offices right now.